How's it going, everyone? I'm going to do a miners video a little bit later, and this time I'm going to charge for it. I'm going to charge $2. Buy me a cup of coffee. I'm very cheap, but look for that video later. You don't need to watch it. It's fine, but I figure I need to get something out of these videos. I wanted to do a mining review because gold and silver is heating up, so that being said, it'll be a little bit later, so look for it in your subscription feed on YouTube. Alright guys, we got the head and shoulders top on the dollar that broke down. Came into previous highs and bounced. So we'll have to break into previous highs into the next range to make sure this thing is falling over. But I'm pretty sure that the neckline has broken. You got the head, or the left, head, right, breakdown. So that is the bearish retracement. Nice little reversal bar. So take out the reversal bar below and take a ride. Down, down, down. S&P. Looks like we got a natural breakdown there. These are daily charts. So it broke down, bearish retraced into resistance and allowed the ball, so the ball bounced into resistance and allowed it to fall over. So here we come. Watch out below. Very steep incline. I got support down at previous highs. We'll just keep a watch on this, see where it ends up. In and around 2,300. S&P. Let's see. It's the first time I've looked at these all day. Another bearish retracement, allowing it to come down. Another support line. Let's just grab this one. Down here at previous high breaks. So there we go. We got a little bit of support coming in. We got a gap here. You know, same as usual, as always. But we're still working off that double two-bar pattern, dark cloud cover, whatever you want to call it. Broke down through support into resistance, made a double bottom, but got rejected as the 8's coming over. Broke down pretty heavy, and it hasn't looked back. Look for a measured move between this high and that. So what is that? Oh, I'm not thinking straight. So I get about it's about 1,000 points, right? So 1,000 points from let's just call it 20,007 in our support line. Could come in all the way down into support. So let's watch for the first support to come in. The measured move is on its way. And the Dow. Looks like we gapped down and closed up. So we've got a bullish piercing pattern. But is that the bearish retracement as it started from the gap up into resistance? Coming from this long red candle, getting stopped out at resistance, it looks like a bearish retracement instead, especially because it's coming off of a top. So look out below on NASDAQ as well. Wow, looks like everything's falling over. I got support for NASDAQ coming down into previous high breaks. So look for that. In and around 5,200, all the way up from 55. Well, 54.5. Let's see how that VIX is turning out. Looks like we got a pop. It came back into support. Let's see if we can find anything. There we go. The pop came back into support. Previous high breaks came up and in. Look for a turnaround sometime. See where they stretch this thing out, but previous highs did not hold. With a bearish retracement on a 60-minute, might need a little bit of time to recover. We did get a pop, came back into support, buy into support. Crude, how's crude doing? Looks like we've got a bottom forming. Got some reversal bar on the close today. Look for previous high breaks into the next line of resistance. I got a higher low, reversal bar, take out the reversal bar, go on up, breaking into previous lows. And we get a downward trend line there, and we got an upward trend line there. So trade outside the pattern. Could hit the 13, come back into the 8, blah, 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 come back and forth until it pops. But it looks like a nice forming bottom there. Nice reversal bars, double bottom. I got the A, B bottom, and then a higher low bottom. A, B, and then a higher low. Looks like reversal bars on each. Look for a previous high break, take a ride. Use the top of the candles, or top of the reversal bars as your support. Shanghai, did we get a pop? We did. Got a pop, it came back in. Little head fake. See how we turn out tomorrow. See if we open up, or does it have to come back into support and gather its legs? I got support at previous highs. I got support at previous breaks. See what happens with that. 10-year Treasury. Coming all the way back down. It's got to hold that bottom line here. It's a little crooked, but you get my drift. Coming off a double top. Got pretty much rejected all, looks like a straight line. So we'll have to see if this line will hold in the next few days. Nikkei, thought it was going to break out, but nope. Broke down, bearish retraced. Now it's going to fall over. There you go, broke the pattern. Coal still working that bottom. You got a ascending triangle right off the bottom. It's getting real tight. Getting real tight in there. Watch for the pop. We got a 2-bar pattern here. Up and over. Reversal bar here. Pop. Came back into support. Next day came down a little bit more. Pop. Came back. Let that J curve come through. Boom. Inverted hammer right over support. So take out that inverted hammer on the way up, exactly where that top trend line is. I need to use that opposing point right there. I got the low here, the opposing point here, balance point there. Higher lows throughout, getting real tight in there. Same. You can do this all day long, find these bottoms. Let's look at steel. Oh, that does not feel good right there. Ooh. Previous low breaks, closing on near its lows. Came back into support, or came back into resistance on the way back in. So look for previous low breaks as this thing looks like it wants to continue. Which is a shame. Looks like the top pattern is in. Top pattern is breaking down. Gold. Gold had a nice run last night. We need to get above that 1260. Right? Previous high. So far we got a higher low. What I'm going to look for here is, remember, V bottoms don't work. I need an opposing point. So watch this come back into support. Let's see if we can find that support real quick. The quicker that support comes in, the bigger the move. If it just drags Drags out, we might get a nice cup and handle. You know, back and forth, stair step into support. So watch for that. Otherwise, watch for previous high breaks, take a ride. And just to be careful where we're at on the monthly chart, we are above the 34 now. All we need to do is have a flat top break. Nice V bottom. Watch that come in a little bit. We're almost there. Little bit of work left. Weekly gold is above. Let's look at the 60 minutes, see if we can find a turn. Looks like we got a extension bar here. Reversal. Previous low break. Took a ride into support. So far a higher low. We've got to hold previous highs, which is right where it bounced. So is the turn coming, or are we going to take a measured move down into support? That is the question. We'll see that tonight probably. Silver. Let's start with the daily. Still working that pattern. Thinking a lower high, come back into support one more time, back in this pattern. 1850, remember 1850 is going to be gangbusters. All right, watch that flat top break at 1850. We're not there yet. Daily, we're above the 34. Weekly, yep, we made it over the 34 for the week. Let's see if we can stay up there all week. That is going to prime us for a really big move. I mean, what can you say? It's going to pop right out of that pattern so fast. Looks like 18 above. I need a flat top break at 1850. Feels good. That's why I want to do a miner's review. Hopefully everyone will join me with a $2 cup of coffee. Flat top break. Looks like we're coming through. Looks like momentum's dying. Once we cross over the 8, now we're coming back into resistance. This has to really pick up the pace to get above previous highs to keep momentum. Once we cross over the 8, came back into resistance, that is the bearish retracement on the top. So what do I say? Watch out below. Where's it going to stop? I don't know. Let me see. I've got previous highs right there. Right? Previous highs. Let's see if we can hold at 13. Otherwise, come back into the range of things, back into 18. Or, no, it's just a couple. Not too far. And then I got support here. I got support there. This thing took a stair step all night. It was awesome. Right? Can you see that stair step? Boom, psh, boom, psh, boom, psh, boom. Hopefully we get a stair step right over that previous highs. Over into 18. I imagine previous high breaks would take us into 1850. And then we'll have to gather our legs. Try again. Watch the head fakes over 1850. It's going to be a big move. Volatility is going to come whipping past. But that being said, we did hold 18 today. Nice. Okay. Watch the previous high breaks. We need to get to 1850, gather our legs, and cross that 1850 this week. That would be awesome. So, trade outside the pattern, right? Ascending triangle on a weekly chart. That is since August, right? I remember the high in August, all right? That is a long-term downward trend line that we need to pop. Hopefully we'll get over 1850, no problem. Pop 1850, come back into 1850 for support. That would be grand right there. That would be awesome. Once we get going, past 1850, into previous lows, let's just call it 20, into 20, and then let's look at that daily. Let's look at the longer term. That's where it was. All right, there it is. We need to get above 20. which is previous high and the previous pattern. This is a very important pattern over here, right? Look at that. Everything's crossing right there. This is going to get really volatile, guys. And silver's not a big market at all. So once traders start jumping in this thing, hedge funds, all the rest of them, what do you think's going to happen? It's not there yet. Look at this. That monthly hammer. Nice. How many days we got left in the month? Oh, we got until the end of the week. All right. Well, maybe that hammer is going to stick right there. But remember, the up and over the 34, back into support on this monthly chart. This thing is going to run for months once it gets going. Once we get over 20, what was that mark? 26. Okay, that's the mark. That's where we're going to go. 1850, 20. 20 will get us 26. All right? Heard it from me. Copper. Come on, copper. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the intraday. See where we're at on silver. Oh yeah, we need to break previous highs. Sorry, I already went over it. Copper. Copper had a nice run. Look at that hourly run. Let's look at the daily. Nice hammer. Oh, God. Look at that. Long wicked. Whipsawed. Long wicked. You got a whole bunch of stuff going on that one reversal bar right there. Okay, so this is the candle opening today, the next day. This is today's candle. That is a badass hammer. Nearly closed near its highs, or its open. And that would have made it a doji. I'm just going to go ahead and call it a doji. You know, it's 1.5 cent off between the open and the close. Long wick doji. Looks like copper's a winner. Take out the top of that doji, long-legged doji, and take a ride. Momentum's going to carry. So far, momentum's not carrying, but we just opened, so let's see what happens. Man, look at that 3-bar pattern there. Previous high breaks, boom! Didn't even come back into support yet. Maybe it wants to come into support before the run. Definitely broke into previous lows. Watch for previous lows for support, and that's where the 8 is. Lo and behold. V-bottoms don't work. So watch for an opposing point. We need an opposing point to get that trend line going. Otherwise, just follow that 8 all the way up. Real quick, let's do GDX. Look for previous high breaks. That's a nice hourly chart right there. Let's just take it all hourly. Nice building effect here. Build, 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 pop. Nugget. Ooh, look at that. Pop came into support. That nice little U on these things. Watch the previous high break. Bam! It's going to take off. Nice. JNUG is, someone called it a little bitch today, and I would have to agree. We did gap open on the open, came into a reversal bar, has been climbing all day just like the rest of them, but this thing is, on the longer term charts, it's just down in the dumps, where everything else is running a little bit higher, a little bit better. Thinking maybe that reverse split coming is getting people shied away. All right, so let's start from the top again on the, let's do daily charts instead. Since it's just Monday, we can't anticipate what's going on to the end of the week. Someone mentioned that these are cup and handles. Yes, I would absolutely agree. Gold, silver, all the rest of them. A lot of them have the left shoulder that are more defined. So you have the reverse head and shoulder, but it's the same kind of movement on these cup and handles. Watch the previous high break. Buy into support. If you don't get support, watch the previous high breaks. Bam. Nugget. JNUG, to just mention, closed above 7, so that's awesome. Nugget, watch the previous high breaks. Another cup and handle. JNUG, another cup and handle. Okay. Nice hammer on the close. What was that, GDX? Yeah, GDX looks good. GDXJ could do a little bit better, but it's good, good, good. Nuggets, previous high break, good, good, good. See how far JNUG is down here, hugging the bottom? Everything up is almost at previous high breaks. It's a little sluggish, and I'm not sure what the heck is going on with JNUG. JNUG's supposed to be the big mover, right? But that being said, let's look at Bitcoin real quick. I was thinking that resistance was going to hit. A lot of you might be interested in knowing that there was an altcoin today that went up 1,800%, and it was a beaut. So get some Bitcoin, come and trade with me. I got a cryptocurrency prices channel. I don't have a lot of videos over there, but I'm going to try to do as many as I can. These videos take a lot of time. I got a full-time job plus some 2 other businesses running at the same time. So doing my best, guys. Doing my best. So let's not look at miners until later. Hopefully everyone will join me for a $2 cup of coffee. Please join me. I can use a little pick-me-up. And could do me a lot of good. If I can replace my full-time job, I can put a lot more effort into these videos. So hopefully you find this interesting. Hopefully it'll help you. We are breaking down on the dollar. We are picking up the pace on the miners and gold and silver. So let's get her done. See you guys.